Hello. Okay, I'm gonna start my show. Okay, baby. Love you. Bye. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Melinda, NailFanatic, and I am your favorite channeling entrepreneur, creative, artistic, nail slaying, blinging, painting, dancing, singing tarot reader. I want to thank you for the growth on the channel and welcome you here today for this latest general free channel tarot message. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, it's your choice today. And the choice you make is so important. So make them responsibly, because at the end of the day, it is your life and you will live the side effects of your choices. Thank you for your love donations. Thank you for choosing me for your personal readings. And if you want a video like this just for you, look below the video in the description box. Go to my website, make your purchase, and we'll make it happen. So make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Let Spirit know you're listening and ready for your messages by subscribing to the channel, tapping the bell for all notifications, and giving this video a thumbs up. With all that being said and done, let's get into this. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. Let's get some of this singing bowl energy on your reading today. So thankful and grateful to be back with you today for this download message. Let's see what we have from the P&Q Oracle to begin the download. What is the download today? Please and thank you. Show me the download today. One card, this one from the P&Q Oracle. All right, it says Grandma's birthday and Mommy with a confetti can. Quentin drew this. So I'm hearing a cause for celebration. There's something to be celebrated here. Okay, it's Grandma's birthday and Mommy with a confetti can is what Quentin drew. And he put name and he put Quentin. And all those little wiggly lines that he drew over here, they're making me feel like a vibration. There's all this love energy flowing back and forth. There's some channeling going on here. I'm loving this image. We're going to see what else. Also, he's got something on the back of it. He didn't go with the pigeon on the back, but he's got some threes X'd out. He's got a heart X'd out. He's got another heart circle. He's got a star with a bunch of stars in it. There's something here. There's something there. So we'll see if that comes back out in our message. We're going to get something from my handmade oracle as the overall energy of this download, please. What is the overall energy of this download session? Please and thank you. Whether live in peace and happiness, try soplalo. Yeah. Okay, what do we have? What's the download? Can we have one card? Thank you. This one right here. What is it? It's from the Field series. By any means necessary, a must. Determination is here. Okay, so there's a determined energy in this download. There's something about determination. It must happen by any means necessary. A must. And then I look at it's Grandma's birthday and Mommy with a confetti can. Okay, so it's like surprise, cause for celebration. By any means necessary, it's a must. Okay. We're going to pull a postcard from Spirit, and we'll leave it up on my mouse pad. It should be the last thing we read today, but let's see, what do we have? A postcard for Spirit. What is the download? What's the summary of the download from Postcards from Spirit? Please and thank you. This is it. We'll set that there. Oh my goodness, you guys. I can't wait to tell you. Like, whoa. I feel like, whoa. All right. The dominant energy on Earth at this time. Please and thank you. What is the dominant energy on Earth at this time? I mean, everybody who lives here, this energy affects them. So, lives here where? No, I'm not talking about Las Vegas. I'm talking about on Earth. If you live on Earth, this is the dominant energy influencing you at this time. What do we have? This one. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Clear the past, heal the present. The present is being healed at this time. That is the dominant energy on Earth, okay? Anything that was blocked is being cleared. Anything that was stagnant is being cleared. And a rejuvenating rain is here at this time. So we're going to use, which deck are we going to use as our main deck today? I have 3 or 4 decks sitting here on my table. Yeah, I have 5 decks still to use. I'm going to give it a second. Let me see. So we're going to start with the words of clarity. Let's get a word of clarity. What is the situation? Let's start with the situation. From the words of clarity first. The situation is frustration. Okay. So there's a frustrating situation happening. Let's see. We're going to go next into the Osho Zen Tarot. So I've pre-shuffled all these decks in case you were wondering. The situation from Osho Zen Tarot. What do we have? Postponement. Postponement. Something you having to wait is proving frustrating for somebody. Something is being delayed. Oh boy. I just saw it. Is somebody's court date being delayed and they were really looking forward to getting over it. Let's see what we have from the Kabbalistic Tree of Life Oracle, please. Going, what is the situation? Show me the situation. Applause. Applause. Okay, maybe is it a postponement for some sort of award, for some sort of reward, for some sort of recognition that's been postponed? From the Eye of Love Tarot. Show me the situation, please, and thank you. From the Eye of Love Tarot, what is the current situation? Excuse me. The current situation at this time is the Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. Knowing what you want, asking for what you want, okay? A flirtation, a fun, a child, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces child for someone is involved in this experience. Let's clarify why the Page of Cups is showing up in this frustration situation of postponement and applause. Very different, contradicting, contrasting energies. Clarifying this, we have the Page of Wands, good news, okay? The High Priestess coming in intuitively, okay, because you know and you're receptive, okay. The Sun, happiness, joy, okay. The Ten of Pentacles, happiness, joy, family. This is something that has been postponed. There's some sort of frustration because there's some sort of postponement, but there's an applause here. There is a satisfactory outcome to whatever the frustration has been. And this has to do with clearing the past to heal the present. There's an applause here, peace being made over something very frustrating. Something about the family with the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy with the High Priestess, Leo energy with the Sun. Page of Wands is good news. Page of Cups is good news. All right. Let's see your energy in this. And from Osho Zen Tarot, what is your energy? Oh, I was supposed to start with the words of clarity. Thank you. Osho Zen Tarot, your energy is celebration. 3 of Cups. Celebrate good times. Come on. What is the word of clarity in your energy? Release. Release. Okay. And what else? What is your energy? The drunkard. The drunkard. Okay. And show me your energy again. The Ace of Wands. Okay. Clarifying your energy. What is it? The Ace of Pentacles. The Hangman. The Death card. And the Hierophant. Whoa. I heard God is riding shotgun here. You're letting Spirit ride shotgun here. You're in your power, and you're in your power because you're letting Spirit ride shotgun. In Spirit riding shotgun, something ends, and that ends a delay. That ends a sacrifice. That ends a martyrdom. That puts an end to a situation. It's done. Now there's a fresh, solid potential, a fresh new beginning. And you know, that goes well with this. Somebody, what you're releasing is a connection to a drunkard. Somebody quit drinking. Somebody's going to quit drinking because they got too drunk. Somebody's releasing a connection with somebody who is under the influence of spirits. Not spirit, but spirits. Somebody likes to overindulge, and then they lose their mental faculties. The drunkard is giving me the idea of muddled thinking. It's talking about unclear thinking. Okay. But this is coming out right over the release card. I feel like you're releasing some unclear thinking. You're releasing a need. Somebody just made a New Year's resolution, or whatever way you like to term that, because somebody don't like that terminology, but and decided to terminate drinking. Somebody's deciding to terminate drinking moving forward. Let's see what's going on the other side of the table. I heard lack of clarity. It came out in reverse. I heard lack of clarity. There's a lack of clarity on the other side of the table. Is it because they drinking too much? We're going to find out. What else? Schizophrenia. Okay. Talk about muddled thinking, unclear thinking. Okay. What else? Somebody has a lack of clarity. They're in their head so much that they're creating a big chasm in their own energy, because somebody here goes back and forth in their head so much instead of doing what they know they should do. Okay. The myth. Okay, the myth. I'm hearing telling them either they've told you a lie or they've told themselves a lie, or both. Okay. Seven of Wands, and they will stick with that until they die. They will never admit the truth. There's somebody here who will never change. They have no desire to change. Okay. Somebody here has no desire to change. Even though there's something in their, like their inability to make a decision, okay, is causing a rift in their own psyche. The Knight of Swords, Justice, which is Libra energy, Hermit, which is Virgo energy, and the Knight of Wands. So we have two knights. So what's happening with this person is it's like they're of a split mind. They're of a split mind. That's why the schizophrenia card is coming out. That's why there's this lack of clarity. Okay, they're of a split mind. They're holding on to some sort of myth, whether that is a lie they've been telling themselves, whether they were clinging to a lie or an untruth, or whatever this lack of clarity is. They have a lack of clarity. Okay, somebody has been not yet been diagnosed, but they're actually schizophrenic. I'm not going to be the one to do the diagnosing. I tell you that now. I don't do that. But somebody is, at the very least, creating a lot of mental chaos about themselves because they know what they should do, but then they stay in their head and they don't do it. And they're like, the part of them that should be active is not. It's instead stuck in the mind, and that should be the part that's active. So like their body, they stay stuck in their mind instead of doing what they should be doing because they're at a rift with their self. This reminds me of a conversation I had last night about remembering ourselves. This is how you mend the rift, okay? I'm hearing somebody here said about remembering themselves. Now, you have actually done that. Now you're a whole unified soul. You're not living with these rifts inside of yourself anymore. And those rifts make you seem unsteady, unreliable, like a quitter, like just really it makes your life and your behaviors look very unstable. And that's what's happening over here on the other side of the table. What's happening with you is it that you're having this realization, like there's literally nothing you can do. So let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. I don't know the rest of these lyrics, but just let it be. I heard it's not for you to rescue everyone. So, okay, I heard what your higher self has been trying to show you, wants you to know now. Let's see what we have from your higher self for you at this time. Just be present in your present. And then make sure that in your present, where you are is where you want to be. And I'm hearing where I want to be from Donnell Jones. They said, don't be like Donnell Jones, be like Donnell Jones? Let somebody know that you got to go figure out where you want to be. Okay. This is what your higher self is saying. Be in your present. Be in your present energy. If you don't like where you're at, do something about it. If there's something to be done, if there's nothing to be done in the physical, then now you got to take it from a headspace. Because look, stress is a real killer. Stress is a real killer. I hear stress is a real killer. If you stay in the situation that's causing you frustration because of a postponement, all you're going to do is give yourself more stress. The warrior is here. Do you really want to interrupt me when I'm live? Or are you just watching?
I want the tablet now.
That has nothing to do with me or my show, Clinton. How rude. I love you. Don't do that again. Goodbye. See you later. The warrior. Spirit's like, listen, this is one of them spiritual battle things. Yeah, we said it was a thing. You know what this is about. Handle business. Be in the present. You know what it is. Your present is in the present. Be present here in this experience. Is this where you want to be? If it's not where you want to be, do something about it. Do you want to be in stress? Okay. If you do, then you might want to stay here a little longer. Okay. Let's see what else does your higher self want to say here from the Eye of Love Tarot. Higher self wants to tell you this star. This star. I heard it's the dawning of the age of Aquarius, but this is about healing. This is about your destiny. It's about your fate. This is about your shine. This is about you stepping into the light and being completely vulnerable with yourself, being open and honest and transparent in your truth. I heard the Emperor's new clothes. Okay. I hear you know what to do to heal this experience. I heard cover it over in love. The Eight of Swords in your head, in your head, in your head. Now, in a low vibration, this is like stuck in your head, creating a horrible narrative that you end up experiencing. In a higher vibration, this is staying focused on that narrative that you are creating, and you're like, this is what I want. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Saying, yeah, it's coming in for you. You get it. What you're focused on is what you're going to get. Okay. And you know this. Wheel of Fortune saying, you know how to make this next point of focus your best point of focus. Do it intentionally. Okay. Also, there's a big shift, a big change coming. And then we have the Three of Swords. So what's shifting is the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the disappointment, the sadness. Somebody's going to stop focusing on these things, okay, and stop focusing on trying to, because you've already learned the truth that sets you free here. You've already learned the truth that sets you free here with the Three of Swords showing up. Thank you. Okay. That energy is done. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Pentacles is where you're at. Eight of Swords, this is where you're focused on your gains, your stability, your independence. You're independent. You're independent. A wish is granted. Your spirit is telling you that if you do this, release this situation because you realize that it's stressful, and it's like the postponement is like keeping you on hold. It's like, hold please. And you're like, really? Again? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm good. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with the other side of this situation on their higher self. What is there that we should know about that? Precious. Truthfully, regardless of what, because there's a lack of clarity in their physical experience here. So what they're not admitting is the preciousness, okay? That I hear that they really do think you are very precious, okay? For someone else, what they're not saying is they're after some sort of value that you have to offer. You're precious some sort of way. So on a low vibration, this is somebody who sees, and I'm hearing opportunist, okay? On a higher vibration, this is somebody who may still see the opportunity. However, there's a higher value here, okay? So let's find out more. Their higher self, with their higher self, what's really going on with this one, higher self. The Hangman, new vision, okay? And what else? Really? Wow. They just gave me this download as a huge, like, collective, all earth collective message. Okay. The cauldron. The cauldron. The cauldron. Interesting. What What else? Ten of Wands with Temperance. The Sagittarius. Nine of Wands. Now that we've come to the end of the road. Five of Cups. I just can't let you go. King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Masculine. Okay. Their higher self is telling them that they're going to regret blocking this opportunity. If they don't already, that they will in time. That's what somebody's higher self is telling them over there. Another thing for someone, their higher self is telling them, listen, you need to focus on something else than what you've been focused on. It's not this, okay? You need to go work your magic on something, okay? Somebody else, they feel like another person is trying to work. On the other side of the table, someone is working magic in this experience, okay? Whether it is like, I'm going to pull out a spell book or a grimoire, or I'm going to use some powerful words, or I'm going to use affirmations, or I'm going to chant, or I'm going to stare at your picture all day. Somebody here somehow is working some sort of magic, okay? What their higher self is, what we need to know about their higher self is their higher self is the one, thank you, that's working the magic. Their higher self is the one that's working the magic because of the fact that this person needs new vision that can help them begin to get that clarity. So this person is attracted from their higher self, this experience, so they can let go of this idea that it's okay for them and they're going to be happy if they block and walk away. Okay, if they walk away, if they block their energy, okay, because this person is standing their ground. They're all caught up in their head. And what they're believing is some sort of lie. Okay. What Spirit wants you, okay, thank you. What's the guidance from Spirit? What's the Source God guidance for you at this time? What's the guidance for you? Steadfastness. Wherever you are on this path, stay the course. Not where you were before that, where you are now. So if you, right before you got on this video, made some kind of change and decided that your new behavior was going to be this, where it used to be that, okay, stick with that. Okay. If you did that 3 months ago and you've been on that same path this last 3 months, stick with that. Okay. If you just decided before I said this while watching this video, you know, I know what I'm going to do now. And you decided on a path, stick with that. In other words, before this card came out, what did you decided? That's what you need to continue with. Okay. What else? Innocence, the Sun card. I'm hearing continue operating in full transparency. Okay. Stay the course. Stay in joy. Stay in joy. Stay in happiness. Remember, stick with what you know. I hear stick with what you know, not from the mental know, but from the Spirit has taught me all these different things. I've been trained by Spirit in this way and that way. Keep your skills about you. Keep your wits about you. Stay, I heard stay sober. For somebody, this whole situation is a person who's really trying to stay sober right now. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. What else? Okay, they say if you're someone who's in this experience, you're trying to keep yourself from something because you've realized that it's sabotaging your life, and it causes frustration, and it postpones things for you and all of this, and you're like, okay, I'm fucking done with it. And then I hear, and then you become the laughing stock because you do this, you do that, whatever. Okay, if this is you have this type of thing. What they're saying is work with it first from the energy point. Begin to give yourself a new program. You are really determined to make this change if this is you. If you've been dealing with over drinking, overeating, over giving, over loving, over forgiving, over extending, over whatever, over whatever you've been over fucking doing it, slow the fuck down. But you've got to first see it here before you can have it here. So don't expect your body to not do something when you're saying, well, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. When you say this is what I'm going to do, or and here's the thing, the universe doesn't speak in the want, don't want. They don't get the push and the pull. All they see is what you're talking about. So how can you distract from even bringing that into a conversation, right? So yes, you acknowledge where it's at, but we don't want to dwell there. We don't want to harp there. So we're going to use the example of one who is having some sort of addiction, let's say to a person, right? What you don't want to do, what's going to make it more challenging for you to withdraw your energy from the situation is, well, I'm just not going to call her today. I'm not going to talk to them today. I'm not going to see them. I'm going to make sure that I avoid them at all costs. Okay, you're still bringing them into the experience, number one. Okay. Which even if you completely leave them out of the experience, because the universe saw them, you activated them in your experience. The minute you thought about that, you activated them. So there's a guidance here of you've been figuring out how to activate in your experience what you want to, the things that make you feel. This is the Sun card. It's innocence. This person is completely fascinated. This wise person is completely fascinated, probably having a telepathic conversation with this creature with all this light surrounding, just in so much joy. So you figured something out. Stick with it. The coward. Did you figure out that somebody is a coward? All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Guidance. I heard let them think you're a coward. Let them think you're a coward. Who cares what they think? That's what I heard. So they could think whatever the fuck they want because they're going to think something stupid anyways. Mind your business. So I get the idea, I get the feeling like somebody's going to be attempting to coax you out by trying to, and then we're going to go into the big picture thing here, by trying to get, like, it's like, okay, it's just like in Back to the Future. You're just yellow, or you're a chicken, or whatever, and it like triggers the beastly thing, like all get out in this person, and boom, now they're involved in some shit that they before they knew that they should just walk away from. The 9 of Swords is here. 9 of Swords. You got to get your head up. Get your head. I was almost about to say get your head out your ass, but get your head aligned. Get your head right. Get your head aligned with get your ideas in order. Get your ideas in order. 9 of Swords. Get your ideas in order. Spend some time in intense focus where all your thoughts are focused in the same direction. Where all your thoughts are focused in the same direction. Do this in the darkness of your sleeping space by yourself. When you're undisturbed by the external goings on. Focus your thoughts. Feel it. Feel the energy of it. 4 of Pentacles. Pull back energy. 6 of Wands. That's a victorious choice. 4 of Swords. Heal and chill card. Ace of Swords. Clarity. New information. 4 of Swords is also meditation for me. So, stay home. Focus on the win. Focus on the win. Stay home. Focus on the win. When you get this message, it's time for you to stay home. Focus on the win. Do this. I'm hearing 4 nights in a row. 4 nights in a row. Okay. They're teaching you some sort of witchery around there. I don't know what to tell you. You can call it whatever you want. The way I see it, it's a natural human ability. Okay. What do you get in this? What do you get in this? And then we're going to go into like all humanity, planet Earth stuff, because that's looking really good. But they're still like looking with a more zoomed in lens right here. Uncertain. I heard the path may be uncertain. You're not sure of what you're going to get when you get there. You just know you got to go. It's at the bottom of the deck. Requirement. You know you got to do something. It is a must. By any means necessary, a must. You have this determination. You know it's required. You didn't know what it was going to take for you to get there. You still don't know about certain things that are coming up for you. There's still some things that are uncertain. It may be like when God showed me, oh, we're going to have you talking in front of a whole audience, a whole auditorium of people, and you're going to be standing up there and you're going to talk to these people. I'm driving down the street and they showing me this. And I said to God, I said, listen, I know how to talk. You better figure out how to get all those people in a stadium and make sure I get my invitation and my microphone. And then I'll be there. We'll make it happen. So you may not know how, but it's like there's a determination still to go. So let's see what else. What you get. What you get in this? What you get? You get friendliness. Friendliness. This is 2 of Cups energy. They're different colors, but boy, they're sure pretty when they blend. They're sure pretty when they come together. The bottom of the deck is Empress energy, creativity. This is reminding me so much of the Innocence card, the Sun card from the same deck, because of the light behind, which was your guidance. Okay. What else? What you get? 2 of Cups, flat out in a word, love. Okay. Causality. I heard there is a cause and effect for everything. Just keep on following the energy, even if it's a big mystery. Even if you still have mystery, you're still going to follow the energy. There's a cause and effect for everything, but it's taking you to a 2 of Cups, which is a love energy. Like-mindedness. Okay. This is a beautiful coming together happening here. Okay. What else? Let's get some more. What you get? What you get? What you get? You get the 9 of Wands. Chiron, the wounded healer. It's interesting because the way I set the card on the table, he's looking up at the word uncertain and at the maze. I feel like somebody really in this, you're going to be standing off from someone because there's too much uncertainty in them. We have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy, the 8 of Pentacles, karmic cycles. Okay. What else? We have the 7 of Wands, standing your ground, and the Strength card. Okay. Because this person, they're set in their ways. They will not change. Okay. So what you get? An invitation to be friends from somebody who has been standoffish. Interesting. I'm getting the separating of the wheat and the chaff. Okay. What's at the bottom of this? The 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. Initiation into something new. Remember, our first thing out, what we had was from the P&Q Oracle was this celebration happening. Okay. And remember the rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Okay. So how are you doing this? Four of Wands, there was an initiation that had to happen. Now there's something here. There's a determination to create a different, drawing a line in the sand. Okay. The beloved at the bottom of the deck. You are the beloved. I heard you are the beloved. Okay. What else? The Hierophant. Somebody here wanted to marry you. You said, okay, I think about it. And then something happened. Yeah, they wanted to be with you. And now you're like, no, I got to let this go. You got to let it go because they say one thing, but they work opposite of it. So what they're saying, they don't, their actions are not aligned with their thoughts. Whoever this person is, their actions are not aligned with their thoughts. So on the big grand scale of things, that's what's happening with humanity. A lot of humanity's actions are not aligned with their thoughts right now. They're like creating a rift between their physical experience from their spiritual need. It's like worse than a vitamin deficiency, right? But they're giving me vitamin deficiency in a way to show, it's like, because it's more all-encompassing. Spirit is everything. Everything in the physical is related to spiritual. So it's like anywhere where it's been a lack spiritually working against what's happening in the physical, that rift is being seen in the physical experience. Okay, so that's happening with tribe too. This is just happening overall. This is something that's happening in the active physical world with humans right now. Anywhere where they haven't seen things clearly, because there was a rift going on with them between what the spirit has been showing them to do and what the actions they're taking, that right now is starting to bring challenge. It's always been that way. But for some reason, it's a big enough deal to talk about it today. Okay. Because they chose not to do the processes. My friend, a friend of mine last night said, I don't like work. I don't like the word work. I said, I understand. Let's use the word processes. That's a good word. Somebody here hasn't wanted to do the processes of healing. It's necessary. It's a must. It's like right now, what I see happening in these cards is on Earth, you're going to see a lot of people that aren't going to be able to move forward again, stuck in their cycles. The repercussions of choosing not to do the processes that are coming up from spirit to be done at this time, because they keep saying, no, I will not look at that. No, I will not look at myself. It's your fault. 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 It's their fault from way back then. Since 1990, it's all been your fault. But it's never nothing, like it's never because you didn't do anything with every opportunity given to you, right? Never that. It's always somebody else's fault for someone here in this energy. Okay. Anywhere where tribe has been doing that, if you're in harmony with what spirit is showing you, you're releasing those ideas and you're actually beginning to feel better and have a better experience because you're applying these things. So your life is showing up differently for you right now. And you're feeling this new vibe energy is so strong. Somebody here has high hopes about a new job. I hear, but if they're still in the same headspace, the new job is going to end up just like the old job. And if this is applicable to this person, there's a history of jobs, a line of them. They go back with a similar experience. Why they're not there anymore. Okay. Until they choose to look at themselves and see what's really going on, their life will continue in the same cycle. And so because of that, I see like a lot of ones choosing to detach, separating the wheat from chaff, the chaff. They, it's not usable. So it's burnt up in the fire. Only the wheat is usable. There is a cause and effect for everything. I'm hearing you really will not even know what has happened to these people. They will go off, and the way they're giving it to me is like an island, but I'm getting, it's about vibration though. And they will gather amongst themselves. They will attract what they are. And they will gather amongst themselves, and they'll do what they do with each other. But they will not be in your experience. I hear I've had enough, and I found the reason why I keep going into this cycle. So I'm done. Not doing it anymore. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And there's an emphasis is I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that too. So they're giving me a strong emphasis on I'm going to do this, not I'm not going to do that. Because again, I'm not going to do that is activating the doing that in your experience right there. It's active. So why even activate it? It's like, why even activate that? I'm going to activate what I am going to do. And I'm going to get consistent with that. And I've been being more consistent with that than ever before. I'm going to continue to be more consistent than that ever before. And anything other than that, who cares what they think? Somewhere you're going to be coming into some understanding. You'll be getting, a lot of ones are going to get downloads of why they've been afraid to have their wish fulfillment. I hear somebody's afraid to have things, to have stability, to have nice things in their experience, and to have stability in the experience because they have something, then they have something to lose. So what they do is they disrespect everything they have until it will not be with them any longer, because now there's nothing left to lose. No need to worry about losing that. I've already removed it from my experience. And boy, I fucking love that. But you did me wrong. You did this, you did that type of energy. And so, I'm just letting you go because, you can blame it on someone else. Okay. I see we have karmic intention showing up with the personal for tonight. Right on. Go ahead and put your question in the box, please, and thank you. If you want to get yours in, $10 minimum. Okay. What else do I see? Yeah, there's a situation here. It's like you were having fun. Everything was nice. It could have felt like family, but somebody was really late. Okay. Something has been postponed. It's caused some frustration. Some postponements caused some frustration. But I'm hearing, but the way you've gone through it is worthy of applause. Worthy of applause. Because as you figured it out, you followed what Spirit told you, and you trusted in the good news, is what I'm getting with the High Priestess and Page of Wands. You trusted in the good news, the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. It's like you got a vision from God that, listen, you have this windfall, this good luck, this perfect experience coming for you. It's here. Spirit showed it to you. Okay. You're like, yes, you're so excited about it. It is happening for you. You know what happens is Spirit gives you this vision and you think it's for tomorrow because in the vision, you looked just like you do now. Not always the way it works out, though. A lot of times the vision you're given doesn't unfold until many years down the road. But you were given a glimpse way back when. By the time it's fulfilled, you done forgot about the vision and everything. You moved on. But it is remembered. Once the fulfillment happens, you're like, I remember way back when I said how cool it would be if one day you could congratulate me for being in business for 7 years too. And when that shit happened, the person that I had that conversation with, it was random too, because it was just me and him and like the couple of business establishment owners. That was it. And a couple of employees, it was a very it was random. And after he left, it was like, oh my God, I remember when I told Twigs when I moved in, because he was in business in 7 years. For 7 years, he was already in business when I moved into my business location for the first time. And later I found out, like, we were all right around 12 years old when we started our trade. He's an amazing barber. And then the lady that was next door to me, she's an amazing hairdresser. And I'm an amazing nail artist. And the three of us all at the top of our skill of our game is beautiful. Anyways, when that conversation happened, it wasn't until he drove off that I was like, oh shit, I remember way back then. It was perfect. Anyways, so it's going to be like that. There is something here for you. There is something here for you. You might have thought it was something or someone in your experience. You letting that go. The energy on Earth right now has a lot of people in the energy of frustration because they're feeling the tension in their spirit. They're feeling the tension between their spirit and their mentality, the spirit and the body, the spirit and the existence that they're having for their consciousness right now, because they continue to retaliate, and installagate a retail gate. I hear somebody keeps putting a retail gate. What the hell? Anyways, they gate themselves off and retaliate from this spiritual draw. This is causing some frustrations out there. Ones who got the message, they've been bringing light to family situations, okay, about family secrets. Family secrets has been coming out. People have been making peace with their family secrets by doing the processes that help them to transmute the energies. Thank you. Yeah. And so if, you're in alignment with that and you're doing that, then you're at this time releasing some old energies, which could lead to a lot of tears for somebody. Okay. It could also lead to a feeling of exaltation. And for many, it'll be exaltation with tears, because you'll be so happy, you'll be crying tears of joy. It's a powerful release. This is indicative of the new beginning. This is indicative of the new beginning. And it is tangible in your physical 3D, but it's coming from spirit. Your spiritual stance, your spiritual power, and the way you've done this from looking into those family experiences is where your energy is constructing this new beginning for you from. I heard you've been channeling a lot. In your physical experience, anything that's counterproductive, anything that seems shady, anything that it's like anywhere where somebody's lies, anywhere where somebody is untrustworthy, anywhere where somebody is intentionally tries to, I hear, bring you down, break you down, throw you down, or cut you down. Cut the fuck off. You've seen what someone else don't want to see. You said something, or they got pissed off. You told somebody the truth, what you saw, oh, they're so fucking offended. Oh my God. Oh, well, you did what you were supposed to do. And if they gonna come to you and bring all this stress to the table, well, they better be prepared to hear what the fuck you got to say too. They ain't worried about the stress they causing you when they come up with all this bullshit. So when you put it down and you tell them what time it is and you're like, this is what I see though. You don't like looking at yourself. It's always somebody else's fault. And, where are you responsible for the choices that you make? When are you going to take responsibility for the choices you make? You had this opportunity. You had that opportunity. And I listen to you all the time. And you want me to just sit up here and listen to you. And your spirit is like, no, we're not going to just fucking listen to you anymore. As a matter of fact, we're going to give you a piece of our mind. You're going to hear everything and do with it what you will, because I'm done listening to this shit. What you know too is that when Excuse me. When you have these experiences with this person, all of a sudden, like, you have to do all this, I'm getting 911 rescue energy to your vibration. Like, you gotta go take a nap, have a drink, have a smoke, meditate, put on your favorite song. You got to do something to shift your energy. Thank you for the blessings. I'll receive that. When you're around this person, their spirit is calling for them to see things in another light so they can let go of a lot of blockage energy that they've been carrying on about regrets and sorrows. They're keeping their energy and blocking. They're keeping the energy and blocking. And they keep sitting and stewing with the cauldron. They sit and they stew. And Spirit's like, listen, it's time for you to have this meal. Like, I know you don't want to eat this healthy meal right here, but you need to eat this. In other words, we finna deliver this message. I heard stand and deliver. Stand and deliver this message. Stand and deliver this. I hear a lot of tribe. If you're in alignment with this and you've been doing these processes and you're like, I know exactly what you're talking about. A lot of you are going to be called to speak in front of people. Now that could be as simple as you hanging out with 4 or 5 friends and you start talking and here you are channeling the guidance, the wisdom, the ancient ways, something like that, the power, the authentic, all that. For others, you're going to be called to implement this into what you already do that already has you in the light. It's time for you to shine. Okay. Yeah, this person is being guided into a situation anywhere where you've been triggering somebody here because you told them the truth about themselves that they don't want to see and they got triggered, and now that you blocked or whatever, they blocked, whatever it is, that situation right there was to help somebody to see things from another perspective. It's necessary at this point. It must happen. So, you know what you do. Overcome your fears, speak your truth, and then, hey, say what you got to say and let the energy rest. Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords is now saying, speak your truth and then lay the energy to rest. Let the situation rest. In other words, say what you got to say, but you ain't have to be up here all day for hours and hours just going on. And don't repeat yourself 4 times. Please don't repeat yourself 4 times. Say what you have to say clearly, specifically, precisely, intentionally, deliberately, thoughtfully, tactfully, and then just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. And then that's how you overcome this experience. Walk away and go home. I heard walk away and go home. That's what you want to do. Speak your piece. Let it be once, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times. 1 time, very clearly. Say what you know, and then pull your energy back. For someone, this is you finally needing to speak up for yourself. You've been afraid to talk to somebody because this person may be a dominant energy. This person could be a person like they're very defensive, somebody who's very defensive. I hear talking calculus to kindergartners. So you feel like no matter what you say, you're not going to get your point across anyways. But at this point, there is something you have to say. Okay. There is a cause and effect for everything. And what they're giving me is the vision of my grandsons. If we tell my daughter or I tell them, stop doing this, stop doing that. Like, for example, we had told Prince to stop running across the studio one time. It's a studio. It is not the fucking park. Stop running back and forth across the studio. Boy didn't listen to neither one of us. And the next thing you know, within a minute or two, boom, he tripped. He skinned his knee. He made himself cry. Why? Because he didn't fucking listen. So likewise, here you are to be the mama or the grandmama, and you about to say something, the truth to somebody. They don't want to fucking hear it. Pull back. You ain't got to do shit else. God gonna trip that motherfucker. They gonna get tripped. Somebody about to get tripped. God's finna stick his foot out on somebody. Somebody is getting tripped. Or is it that they're going to be tricked into looking at their self? For someone, God has tricked somebody into looking at themselves. Because whoever this is, they really adamantly do not want to look at their own behavior. They really adamantly will tell everybody else and everybody how it's someone else's fault. Adamantly, really, this is the way this person is. And apparently, like, they know those words. They might use these words. I don't know. But what I know is they ain't trying to do this. And God's like, I don't give a fuck what you're trying to do. I said now, look at yourself. Look in that fucking mirror. And God's about to trip somebody's ass because they didn't listen when they got when they got it from the spirit. They didn't listen when they got it from, I don't know, their parents, I feel like. And they didn't listen when they got it from their other friends. And they didn't listen when they got it from their lovers. And they didn't listen when they got it from you. And you were the final one that was going to tell them. Right before they fucking, here they go, la-di-da-di-da, skipping down the lane to go cause some more fucking drama for somebody else because they're going to go project their shit onto somebody else and it's going to be their fault too. Oh, except for you're never going to make it because God stuck his foot out and bitch, you got tricked. Oh, but you got tricked because what I saw is now that you're down on the floor, what this person finds is that the floor is a mirror. Now you have to see yourself. The floor is a mirror. Mirrored floors? This bitch got mirrored floors up in here. What the fuck? I love. That's fucking golden. Well, on the macrocosmic scale, on the whole planet Earth encompassing, people about to see themselves. Yeah, God's about to trip some people up because they ain't wanted to see it. They ain't want to hear it. They're about to see themselves some type of way. Wow. Hold on. I see the comments and their response was, he made ugly. You need to listen when God speaks. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you know God could get your ass anywhere you be? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? The Empress is here. So for somebody, this person is Taurus, Libra. For somebody, this person is a mother. For somebody, this person is a person that has yet to find their value and their worth. And that's why their behaviors are so ostentatious, I hear. What the fuck does ostentatious mean? Hold on. But I hear that's why their behaviors are so ostentatious. Characterized by vulgar or pretentious display designed to impress or attract notice. I don't know what I just said about ostentatious, but yeah, I said something about ostentatious. So somebody here is trying to attract big moves, trying to get noticed some type of way. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see what we have from the postcard from Spirit. Then I want to see personal readings for you. So if you got yours in, put your question in. Let me know where to find your donation. If you didn't send $10 US minimum, I'm not going to answer your personal question at this time. Thank you very much. Okay. Dear you. Oh my. Things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous. But know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear. Rather, in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now and let go of the branch you are clinging to. And let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Dancing, dancing, dancing. She's a dancing machine. Do-da-bop, do-da-bop. Do-da-bop, do-da-bop. Do your dance, baby. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. And teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. What? Now I need you. Now I need you. Soldier boy, tell him I need you. Okay, so listen, there's so much in all that. Wow. It started off by talking about things being stirred up and changes upon you. I saw a comment. Let me find it. I saw it. I was going to say it. I didn't. Now I know why I needed to. It was, I think it was Norma Jean. It was probably. Stir the pot and walk away. Yep, that came up in the chat. And then cause for celebration. Didn't I say that in the beginning somewhere here? Cause for celebration? It's celebratory. Celebratory. It's a celebration here. Okay. Grandma's birthday and mommy with a confetti can. These energies, the vibes, it's a very high vibe. By any means necessary, a must. The determination is here. This strength card is the major arcana clarifying this 9 of Wands, which while I was reading, they were saying that's the strength right here. Don't worry about anything. Just stand in your courage. It's talking about your courage as the path is uncertain. This is beautiful, y'all. I love it. All right. Wow. Now to your personal questions. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. So Cash App. Thank you for the free tarot message. I would like to know if Sammy is doing spell work magic to manifest me in his life. Sammy is a Taurus. Okay. So let's pull a yes or no for you. We'll use the after tarot. So let's see what we have for karmic intention. So Lalo. All right. Is Sammy doing spell work to manifest karmic into his life? 1, 2, yes. Oh, shit. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see nothing coming. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Yes is your answer. Whoa. Like, whoa. That shit came out. And it was the second card. That definitely has to do with partnership. I heard, is it working? Or are you in the state of awareness that it appears you are? Yeah, you're in the state of awareness where it's like, I know what you're up to. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you already know what's up. You just was looking for confirmation. You were just looking for confirmation. That's it. Wow, what a beautiful and quick. That was awesome. The way Spirit just came through with your message. Just so you know, I thought so. So tribe, you got this. Whatever it is, you got this. What notes did I take? Remembering, putting yourself back together. That's what the mirror is all about. That's why the floor is mirrored for someone. Because they need to put themselves back together. Why? Because their head is fucking everywhere with the schizophrenia card. Dude, they ain't seeing shit clearly. Because their brain is fucking broke into shards. And it needs to be remembered. There needs to be some remembering there. This person, where this applies to a person, I guess I'm not done yet. I'm still talking. Where this applies to a person in your experience, they've been telling themselves lies for so long, they don't know what the truth is anymore. They've been living this lie for so long. They literally have so much challenge just trying to find their way out of the lies to the truth. So I'm going to stop there. By any means necessary, a must. There is a reason for celebration. You may not know what you got coming, but I heard it's better than this. So keep your vibes up. Keep your tribes up. You know what I'm saying? And keep your energy up, babe. All right. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.